From a Stanford dorm room to a global conglomerate, the company we know today as Alphabet has fundamentally changed the way we access information, communicate, and live. In this presentation, we will deconstruct that remarkable journey. We'll uncover the pivotal moments, the strategic decisions, and the innovations that built the machine behind the search bar.
This presentation, A Journey Through Time, will explore the remarkable history of Google and its evolution into the global technology conglomerate Alphabet.
Our story begins in the garage days, from 1995 to 1998. This was the foundational period where an ambitious idea to organize the world's information, born in a Stanford dorm room, began to take root. In 1996, Larry Page and Sergey Brin's research project, initially called Backrub, introduced a novel approach to ranking web pages. The pivotal moment came in August 1998 with a $100,000 investment from Andy Bechtolsheim, the first check written to a yet-to-be-incorporated Google Inc., officially kickstarting the journey.
The period from 1999 to 2004 was one of explosive growth. A key development was the launch of AdWords in 2000, creating the self-service advertising model that would become the company's financial engine. Then, on April 1, 2004, Gmail was launched, stunning the market by offering 1 gigabyte of storage, a colossal amount at the time. This era culminated in the company going public on August 19, 2004. As the chart shows, its IPO valuation soared to over $23 billion, dwarfing its early venture capital funding and forever changing the internet economy.
Between 2005 and 2010, Google's ambitions expanded far beyond search. This era was defined by key acquisitions and groundbreaking product launches. As the chart illustrates, the acquisitions of Android in 2005 and YouTube in 2006 were transformative, positioning Google to dominate the future of mobile computing and online video. Alongside these, Google launched Maps and Earth in 2005 to digitize the physical world, and Google Chrome in 2008, entering the browser wars with a focus on speed, simplicity, and security.
From 2011 to 2014, under new leadership, Google entered a new era of innovation, focusing on ambitious moonshot projects while strengthening its ecosystem. In 2011, co-founder Larry Page returned as CEO to instill a renewed sense of velocity and ambition. This led to projects like Google Glass in 2012, an early exploration into augmented reality. The company also invested heavily in the connected world, acquiring Waze in 2013 and Nest Labs in 2014 to integrate Google's services more deeply into users' daily lives.
This brings us to a pivotal shift in the company's structure. In this section, we will deconstruct Alphabet, looking at the corporate blueprint of one of the world's most influential technology conglomerates.
At the apex of leadership is Sundar Pichai, who leads both Alphabet and its core subsidiary, Google, unifying the vision between the parent company and its primary revenue engine. Alphabet's structure is defined by a clear separation between two pillars: Google LLC, which comprises all the familiar products that generate the vast majority of revenue, and Other Bets, a portfolio of ambitious, future-facing ventures.
Looking inside the core engine, we can see that while Google's services are diverse, its financial power is heavily concentrated in its advertising business. This chart shows a representative breakdown of its revenue streams, with Google Ads forming the largest portion, complemented by Google Cloud and hardware and other.
The Other Bets portfolio represents Alphabet's commitment to investing in breakthrough technologies. This includes Waymo in autonomous driving, Verily in life sciences, Calico in longevity research, DeepMind in advanced AI, Wing in drone delivery, Isomorphic Labs in AI-driven drug discovery, and its venture capital and growth equity arms, GV and Capital G.
This flowchart visualizes the complete official hierarchy. At the top, we have Alphabet Inc., led by CEO Sundar Pichai. Reporting up to Alphabet are the two main entities: Google LLC, which includes search, Android, YouTube, cloud, ads, and hardware, and the portfolio of other bets, such as Waymo, Verily, and DeepMind.
Now, let's explore the business model, the machine behind the search bar. Alphabet has built one of the most profitable models in history by leveraging free, world-class digital services to power a highly targeted advertising empire.
The heart of Alphabet's financial success is Google advertising, which, as the chart shows, accounts for the vast majority of its total revenue. This engine is fueled by three primary components: Google search ads that capture user intent, YouTube video ads that reach a massive global audience, and the Google Network, which extends ads to millions of third-party websites and apps. This advertising engine is powered by a massive, self-reinforcing ecosystem. It starts with free products that attract billions of users. This generates vast amounts of data and user attention, which in turn powers highly effective, targeted ads. The revenue from these ads is then used to fund improvements and create new products, starting the cycle all over again. While advertising is the present, Alphabet is actively diversifying for the future. As this chart shows, there are several key non-advertising segments driving growth. Google Cloud provides enterprise-grade cloud computing. Google Other includes hardware sales, Play Store commissions, and YouTube subscriptions. Finally, other bets, like Waymo and Verily, represent long-term projects aimed at creating entirely new future markets. The business model succeeds by offering distinct value to three different customer groups simultaneously. For users, it provides free, powerful services. For advertisers, it offers unparalleled access to a massive, targetable audience. And for businesses, it delivers scalable cloud infrastructure and powerful productivity tools. Next, we'll turn to the competitive landscape. This section provides a visual overview of the tech giant's key rivals across its major sectors. In its primary revenue engine, digital ads and search, competition is fierce. This bar chart compares the major players, showing that Google faces significant rivals attacking from social media like Meta, e-commerce like Amazon, traditional search like Microsoft's Bing, and emerging video platforms like TikTok. The landscape features two other key arenas. On the left, the cloud wars is a high-growth market dominated by three major players: Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, where Google is a key challenger. On the right, the mobile OS market is almost entirely a duopoly, controlled by Google's Android and Apple's iOS, which defines the mobile landscape.
In consumer hardware, Google faces a multi-front challenge from vertically integrated giants. This chart breaks down the competition across key categories, showing formidable rivals like Apple and Samsung in smartphones, and Amazon and Apple in the smart home and streaming devices space.
The battle continues on two more fronts. In video, while YouTube remains a behemoth, its dominance is challenged by platforms specializing in short-form content like TikTok and Meta's Reels. In the productivity and enterprise space, Google Workspace is in a classic long-standing rivalry with Microsoft 365, with both offering comprehensive suites of tools for businesses and consumers.
Looking ahead, the next wave of disruption is being forged in AI and autonomous driving. In artificial intelligence, Google's Gemini faces well-funded competitors like OpenAI, Meta AI, and Anthropic. In autonomous vehicles, Alphabet's Waymo is a leader but competes with major players like Cruise, backed by GM, Tesla, and Baidu's Apollo Go in China. Finally, let's look at Alphabet's 2024 performance and strategic outlook. This section provides a deep dive into the company's financial performance, core revenue drivers, and the challenges shaping its future. For 2024, Alphabet reported strong financial results. Total revenue reached $350 billion, a 14% year-over-year increase. Net income grew by 36% to $100.1 billion. Google Cloud continued to be a key driver of growth, expanding by 30%. The company also demonstrated a commitment to shareholder value with an approved stock buyback of $70 billion. This 2024 revenue breakdown shows that while Alphabet is diversifying, its core advertising business, centered around Google Search, remains the undisputed financial engine of its nearly $350 billion revenue. However, the chart also highlights significant and growing contributions from Google Cloud, subscriptions, YouTube ads, and the Google Network, underscoring the strategic imperative to scale these other ventures for long-term growth.
Looking ahead, Alphabet faces several key challenges. These include regulatory headwinds with major antitrust lawsuits, the competitive threat and high investment costs of the AI revolution, an ongoing battle for market share in the cloud, and economic uncertainty that could impact advertising spending.
In response to these challenges, Alphabet's strategy is focused on leveraging its technological strengths to innovate and diversify. The path forward involves three key pillars: deeply embedding AI across all services, aggressively expanding Google Cloud's capabilities to diversify revenue, and nurturing other bets like Waymo to discover the next billion-dollar business in emerging technologies.
To conclude, we've traced Google's evolution from its early days to the complex structure of Alphabet today. We've seen its core advertising engine, its diversification into new frontiers like AI and autonomous vehicles, and the challenges that lie ahead. The path forward is about leveraging its technological strengths to innovate and diversify for future growth. Thank you for your time and attention.